Okay, I'm back. So, since that is the missing page to go back, that miss. Okay, that makes sense. You'll be stuck with there with him. So, how did he get stuck in that age? Did he just bring a faulty book with him? Was he tricked to bringing a faulty book into that age? Okay, alright. Those tricky boys. Oh, hey.
Thank God you've returned. I need your help. There's a great deal of history that you should know, but I'm afraid there's no time to explain. Most of what you'll need to know is in here. And for reasons you will discover, I can't send you to Riven with a way out. But I can give you this. It appears to be a linking book back here to Dunny. It's actually a one-person prison. It's the only way to capture Gen. Here. Once you've freed Catherine, I'll come with a linking book. She'll know how to signal me. There's a very good chance, if all this goes well, that you'll be returned to the place that you came
Where did I come from? I fell down a fissure, found a book. That was it.
from. Until we meet again. Take care, my friend.
So this version of Riven came out this year or last year? Because that's some really good mocap there. Motion capture. Nice natural movements instead of the clunky kind of 3D stuff that you sometimes see. Because I believe Unreal Engine has some really nice motion capture systems in place. So if you happen to pick a third party to use like like a simple cell phone, like an iPhone, to capture motion, you're good as golden as to inputting that into Unreal Engine 5. Okay, so we are human and we are from Earth. We're not one of the inhabitants from one of the ages that Atris decided to create. So it's going to take a while. This game is so new and my computer is so old, but will hopefully not crash. I think I'll have to save scum a lot. Let's read about Riven, this latest version. So apparently this is like an RTX version. Oh, okay. However, part of the explanation is in one of the novels. Oh, okay. So I'd have to read the book. Whoa. That's loud. Was I supposed to like leave immediately? Oh no. Okay.
Isira, Isira. Mutika buku wa nai. Isira, mutika buku wa nai. Buku wa nai. Isira, buku wa nai. Buku wa nai. Buku wa nai.
Was the book trapped? Alright. Can I reach the book? Oh, hey! It's another person. Oh, he broke it. Or they broke it. Wait, come back. Questions! Questions! So many questions, come back. Focus. Where did he go? Press the tab key on your keyboard to open your satchel. I have an inventory! I have an inventory! Okay, inventory. Is that an 87 or a 37? It's 8. I'm gonna assume it's an 87. 87610. They held for more than 30 years. Whoa! Okay. Time to vent. Am I not allowed to stand and read a book? I want to read the book, but I don't want to be caught in an earthquake while reading the book. So I guess I'll... Oops, hold on. I'm gonna hit the save button. Yes, save. Back. I'm gonna read this book now. Hopefully I won't end up having a concussion with an earthquake. They held for more than 30 years, but the corrections I have made to Riven have finally failed. The island has resumed the familiar pattern of decay that is the hallmark of my father's work. I must now race to implement this new patch before it's too late. I only hope that my revised theories are sound. Revisions to Riven are complete. There are still a number of minor adjustments that need to be made, but the basic corrections are in and should be working. Something's not right. I have been monitoring the instruments for several hours now, but have thus far observed no change. It's possible I have made an error, although I have checked my entry against the prenotation and can find no discrepancy. I haven't slept in nearly 3 days, so it may be that I'm just not seeing it. If the fault is with my foundational assumptions, however, perhaps after a short rest, I will see something. Success. It appears that my repairs have been effective after all. The gateway image has become noticeably clear, and though it is impossible to know this with absolute certainty, the island seems to have quieted itself. Just a few more weeks of work, and I should be free at last to go myself and attempt to bring Catherine back. The past 8 months have left me little time to devise a strategy for getting out of there. There's been no sign from her in all that time. I hope that I must assume she's all right. My fears undermine my efforts. I did not create the Age of Riven. Unlike my father, I have never presumed to have such power, and yet the future of all those who live there has fallen into my hands. So far, I've managed to read the page before it returns. The island continues to appear stable, and I would like to believe that I have saved a dying world, but the theories of one individual cannot support the lives of real people indefinitely, and I must get everyone off of Riven as soon as possible. The problem now is Gen. I'll never be able to rescue Catherine and relocate the islanders if he is still the man he used to be. Specifically, okay, hold on. But the year on Earth at the time was missed in Riven is 1808. Oh, specifically December 12th. Okay. Interesting. I haven't seen him in over 30 years, but given his history, I must assume that he is still a threat. His myopic mission to restore the Denis civilization has left too many innocent cultures dying in its wake. A pattern that would no doubt continue were he to escape in the confines of Riven. For more than 3 decades now, the universe has been safe from his corruptive influence because no one has been able to leave that ill-fated age. The last linking book out of Riven having been lost in the star fissure upon my return to Mist. That was our intention, to maroon my father on Riven by removing the existing links to other worlds. And since the libraries containing the vast and intricate knowledge needed to construct the blinking books remained largely confined to the ruins of Denis, he would be trapped there for the remainder of his lifetime. And effectively, regarding from the countless other worlds that he would have invaded. Actually, Mist takes place at the end of 1806. Riven takes place at the start of 1807. Okay. So there's kind of like a steampunk future, yesterday's future kind of a deal, Bob. That's really cool. This is what we received, but the way it felt was no one's ideal. And although the sting of it has gradually faded over the years, the deep pain of the responsibility for what actually came to pass has never left me. At the time, it all seemed so clear. Gen's destructive path could not be allowed to continue. But it was never my wish that the innocent inhabitants of Riven, who have already suffered so much, would be the ones to have to pay for it. But enough. To dwell in the past is to die in the present. and the situation is not the same as it was then. The knowledge I have acquired since then, that time, has yet to be factored into the equation. Okay. Very steampunk. Yeah, the premise here is that's the remains of an advanced civilization mixed in the text, right? Obviously, it feels like there's magic involved because it's like who can write a book and then use it as a portal to an alternate created dimension. So, 87,620. I think I have a solution for rescuing Catherine. Why didn't I think of this sooner? I do not know unless the thought had been pushed out of my memory. Out of the memory of my sons. Okay. A prison book. Many years ago, during a hunting expedition through the ruins of Denis, I chanced upon a formula for a most unusual type of book. Unfortunately, my father was in the habit of confiscating my discoveries. I had to leave it behind. Many years later, however, as a part of my efforts to protect the vulnerable worlds linked to the books in the library, I was pleased to find that I could still recall most of the formula. With a little experimentation, quickly succeeded in creating one of those devices myself. The procedure is actually quite simple by altering the key lines of text, but slightly a normal linking books connection can be partially severed. Okay. Such that anyone who attempts to use the book will be permanently trapped in the dark void of the link, unless someone else uses the book. At which point that person becomes trapped and the first person displaced back into the world. The technique can be applied to books that have already been written, changes to the text being so slight that anyone who is unfamiliar with the code will be unable to detect them. If my father is indeed unchanged, what better bait could there be than a book that appeared to link back here to Denis? Okay, 1870. It's like a month later almost. Not too bad. 2 weeks. Trouble. My nightly analysis of the island's condition has revealed that the tremors have started again. The pattern, however, is new. The disturbances are the result of the changes I have made. This did not at first concern me. Tremors of this type were one of the possible side effects I'd anticipated during the initial phase of the island's readjustment. But in order to verify my assumptions, I have incorporated the new data. The results were not what I expected. The damage to the understructure is more extensive than I realized. I can no longer go to Riven as planned. Catherine, forgive me. 8773. I must act while I have time. The signs are as of yet barely visible, but there is no question that the island's deterioration is accelerating. The total collapse is imminent unless I keep ahead of it, and that is becoming increasingly difficult to do. 8775. With every passing moment, I gain a clearer picture of the incredible chaos my father's shortcuts have yielded. It is a dismaying process. The complexity of the problem is overwhelming. There is no good end to this. The last few days have convinced me that the collapse of Riven is inevitable, and that at best I can only strive to delay it in hopes that at some point the island will become stable enough to risk a rescue attempt. 8777. I think I've come up with a way to subdue the tremors. It will require an extensive attention for at least a month or two, so it may be necessary to discontinue these journals entirely, and journal entries for a while. 87713. Something truly miraculous has happened. Beyond the conceivable probability, someone has found my lost mist linking book and freed me from this prison. I immediately realized that this could be the solution to my dilemma, and I believe my mysterious benefactor is willing to assist me. The logistics of the scheme are formidable, but the fact that it may now be possible to continue my repair efforts to Riven while also proceeding with my original plan or intent to find Catherine has renewed my hopes. The last few days have left me little time to work with the remaining problems with sending someone else to Riven. It did occur to me, however, if a way would be found to signal me once Gen had been captured, it would be no longer necessary to take the real linking book to Riven, and therefore the risk of possibility and the risk the possibility of inadvertently freeing him. The deteriorated state of the gateway image would seem to make the use of the visual signal impossible, yet the picture remains a reliable indicator of Riven's condition. Nonetheless, by measuring and interpreting the visions in the noise patterns, I am still able to observe basic changes that occur in the age, even though I cannot see them. The problem is that the instruments can only detect the changes that occur at a fundamental level, and it seems unlikely that an individual would be able to affect such an elementary change from within the age. The idea may be foolish. Still, there is a known weakness that may be worth investigating. An unstable anomaly that appears as if a rift between two separate realms, the star fissure. But how this feature might be exploited, I cannot say. Sending someone to Riven is also means that once signaled, I will have to leave my writing in order to take a real linking book there myself. Provided my father is safely out of the way, this should take time. Assuming that the island does not incur any serious damage during my absence, I should then be able to return to Kavir. The only magic involved in the art of writing is the art of writing. Okay, then this old civilization relied upon it and did not. Okay, that makes sense. You have a technology, you have something you can use. You're not sure how it works. We've been there before. But anyways, I should then be able to return to Kavir and hold it together long enough for Catherine to evacuate the remaining islanders. Predetermining the specific signal may simply be impossible, but I am afraid that there can only be one answer to the question of whether or not I should send my friend to Riven with a way out. The potential for success will greatly increase the possibility of disaster and the possibility of disaster greatly diminished. If the prison book is all that is taken there, my father, who is no doubt expecting me to bring a linking book to Riven, he may not be disappointed. Okay, that's the last page. No pictures. Okay, dokie. That's this. Wow, that's pretty. So this must be the observer. Alright. Some kind of key? Yeah. Yeah, that would make sense. Press the escape button to hold the menu. Okay. Let's save. New save. Alright. Golden beetles. Okay. It's so pretty. Someone's being worshipped as a god. Book writing. Dimensions. Ah, there's like a passage somewhere beyond. Another passage. X to take a picture. Oh. Wow, they've included a system. Oh, so maybe here? Can I take a look? Oh, well, I'll be darned. Did they have that in the other game too? What the heck? Okay, so there's several cavern down. What's this? Indirect lighting. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I didn't even notice it before. There was no instructions on how to use that sort of note-taking system. Cause like, it would have been helpful to have this. Alright, so... Oh, there's a star system up there. Is that just decoration? Okay, so we came from down there. Wait, let's finish exploring this island first. outcropping. Looks like we need a key. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright. Interesting. So I think I need to open this. Oh, there's a button on the other side. Oh, how interesting. You can't push the button while in here, and I'm guessing the minute I press this, I can't speed in and get in there. Okay, got it. We'll take a pause for a minute. Take a look at what's going on here. Alright, can't get there. Haste will not be your salvation. Yeah. Can't use trixies like that. Okay. That's so pretty. Cool. I can just imagine this in VR. It would look so awful. Awesome. Strawberries. Oh, I see. I presume there's like a brazier and the electrical nodes light it. Yeah. This looks like a door? Or just an ornate wall. It has images of that guy. Okay. Well, that explains why having the screenshot note-taking feature inside of the game would make it very handy, because it's hard to take notes when you're playing VR. But if you have a contextual note system inside the game itself, so you don't have to remove the headset or do anything like that, it's a good idea. What the hey is that? Ah, okay. So I need to go down. Oh, that's the door I was at. That was... No, wait. Oh, okay, it's locked off. Alright. Hmm. Okay. It made one squeaky sound and that was it. What is this? It's a device. It rolls on the track. Maybe picks this up? Or moves it somewhere? And it looks like there's some sort of power or steam that comes up from up there? Maybe? Well, it really depends on the system you use. In general, VR that is run on computers better than the one that's running VR independently. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. And the island over there. That looks weird. Ah. So... Did I break the handle by accident? And that's why it doesn't work anymore? So now it's a part of my quest to find a handle. Alright. Well, that seems very broken right now. Can I grab this and use it as a handle? Thing's too rusty to move. Yeah. So, what do we got? I'm gonna presume that each of these... What happens if I walk away? It closes. It closes. So they are not indicators of... So, what about this? So... What do I see? There's a button. There's a plaque over there with a symbol. Let's do a quick rotation. See the others. Yeah, looking at those little details will serve you well in the game. Alright. Well, this game's about details when it comes to puzzles. Because there are practically no clear puzzles in this game. So there's a possibility to find a puzzle when there really isn't a puzzle, and a puzzle that doesn't look like a puzzle is actually a puzzle. This is a different configuration. So we'll take a look at what's over here. So there's that spinning ball over there, another button, and a lever on that side. And there's that passageway. The thing about Riven is that it particularly is easier if you treat it as a real place and situation than a game. So everything here kind of makes sense. So you're saying, other than the part where there's like magical books that you can write in and it will take you to another dimension. Got it. So in essence, if this is kind of like a real place, someone could construct Riven and make it actually work. If that was true. If you assume things are supposed to make real sense, then you will be rewarded. Okay. This. Okay. It's a symbol. Stars. Okay. That's a star, right? Alright. Can I close this door again? Is it open? Once it's open, it's open. Okay. So, there's another option is to find this key. That approach also helps in Myst, but this game's it's much more deliberate. Okay. Very deliberate. This looks like a knife or a dagger. I get a feeling that this thing can't work. And it feels like a red herring. And then I cannot get through here to this door unless I open up that passageway over there. Huh. Let's take a look at what's going on over here. Take a couple notes. So that looks like almost like a rail system over there. Like the kind you see in BioShock Infinite. More islands there. This looks like a pipe delivery system for something. And then whatever it is, it doesn't look like it's been made to work in years. Yeah, exactly. So, well, so over there, it looks like the same kind of either it's electrical wires or it's a rail system that takes you from island to island and it goes through and over, and then this one connects to that island, and then there's another connecting one over there. And then there's like an island over there with some cabling, piping, or wires. Okay. Yeah. Um gonna presume that this does not work right now, whatever it is. And that I need to focus on this room and how to use this room in order to shift it. The buttons are on the outside. I would presume that they would have a button on the inside somewhere so you can kind of rotate where you need to go, especially if I was a priest who worked here. I assume this is a temple. It looks like a temple, considering the iconography. So the button depresses once. Have you ever seen the first Pirates of the Caribbean? Yes, I have, actually. Yeah. It was a good movie. I liked it a lot. Let's see. So if I press it again. Boop. Needles. It's a room. I feel like... Let's see. It feels like a back door. Almost. What could be there? If I could just find the key. Hmm. Do you remember how Will springs back? Do you remember how Will springs Jack from jail? No, actually, I don't. I don't remember it that well. It's been... I would have to go watch the movie again. You mentioned he helped build the cells? Oh, okay. Oh. That's the... Wow, that's way too practical on opening a door that you can't open. Do 1, 2, 3, 4 times? That would have taken me probably another 15 minutes to figure out on my own. I think that'll do it. maybe. Let's see. Yeah. Now what? I still don't have a button in here to press. But, okay. Does this change? No, it's still the same image. State of the room does not image. Fun fact, the original Riven gate was not able to open, but the gap under the gate was large enough so that you could crawl under it. But since this is a remake, the VR compatible, they changed it. Okay. Well, that's interesting that they had to change it like that. I wonder why. Is it because they don't want people to bend over in VR? Accidentally injure themselves? Because, like, the only way you can crouch in VR is by actually crouching. And then the only way you can crawl, unless they've actually built a system where you can crawl, like you press the button B to crawl, then you can crawl. So if I push this opening to over here, then I should be able to access a different opening over here, maybe? Yeah. So push button. There's no button here, so I have to do it out there. Yeah, they would need people to be able to walk through the world. They wanted it to work in VR for people who couldn't walk. Okay, that makes sense. Well, you can walk in VR, but if you're accessibly disabled or you're just in a tiny room and can't walk beyond the confines of your room. So this one needs to be over here. So one more button push. Yeah, crouching is not right. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and look, it has a button. Thank God. I don't have to, like, exit out the thing again. Oh, there's the steam. So that goes out to that really old rusty steam thingy. What is this? Oh, does it open gates? No. Yes. I'm gonna presume I need to go there next. So if I want to reach that location, then I need to 1, 2. Biffy. Ooh, okay. Tree, golden dome in a tree. An eye. Open, close, open all the way. Wait, is that the pipe? So if... Okay. Sure. I need a clue before I figure out what I'm supposed to do. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. So I would need to rotate the whole room 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Well, 2 times to get out of this corner. Okay. I gotcha. But I want to go to that dome. Oh, unless... Oh, okay, I get it. I need to go back out and then come back in. I got it. All right. I just figured it out. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. I thought about it. I'm like, oh, wait. All right. Well, okay, Sarah. Yeah, all right. I have to get... Yeah, I need to be over there. Doo-doo. Now we can get over there, right? 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 Like it's a broken book. Gonna look at stuff. So this is the open eye passage. Maybe. Because it looks exactly like the open eye over there. Okay. Ah, so this is like a central steam distribution? Or liquid fuel distributor? Because these look like pipes that carry something. Yeah, and they, depending on which eye symbol, they open. Well, this is where we came from. Ah. Ah ha 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 ha. That is... okay. Ah. Sit in the chair or not sit in the chair? That's the question. Is that in the book that they met near their pool? Oh, okay. Okay, it's not working. Hmm. Okay. This looks like a control room. This reminds me of the cenotes in Mexico. It isn't actually stated in the book under the pool, but it's the same pool that they met at. The dome didn't exist back then, but from the context, I think it would be... it couldn't be any other. Okay. Well, that's kind of cool. I kind of want to read the books now. This looks so dangerous, but sure. Well. That didn't end up well. You'll have to take... okay. Particularly if... yeah, I know. Oops. I think that was scripted, though. But we'll believe that we made a mistake. If it was the real me and I was here for the first time on the island, I'd be like, oh, oops. I hope no one saw that. Sorry. like some sort of injection system. And you open the book and it lets you do stuff. Looks like there's pipes that come through it. It was scripted. Yeah, okay, gotcha. It looks like there's an accessible way to get up there, or is that, am I just seeing things? I'm gonna take note of the windows with the eyes. Let's take a look at this. This is open eye. Nothing. Try to get the whole symbol in there. Not, I don't even know if it'll mean anything, but you know, gotta try it. Oh, I think I get it. So you have to turn on something over there to push something in here, and that'll activate that. Oh, okay. Right, yeah. I don't even know if I'll need these notes, but meh. Alright. That should be working now. Let's give that a shot. Can we? No, not from here. What is this? Oh no. Alright. It's a symbol. I'm in a foreign land. I can only presume that the symbols are representational of something. I would presume it's a counting system. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, there are buttons on the line. Okay. Let's start over. 1. Does a civilization have 0? I don't know. Let's presume it only starts at 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 10 symbols. Do these symbols make sense? No, not really. Okay. Right. I don't know. I don't know if this, if even if it wouldn't be on the dial, maybe. Unless 0 was representational off, meaning nothing, right? That's why you would have 0. 0 would represent turning off the device. So is it all the same symbols? Yes, it is. No matter what. Now the question is, do they read left to right or right to left? Whereas this would be the lowest number, and this would be the highest number, representing the, I don't know, 1, 2, 3 millionth place. Hmm. Let's see. Did I finish everything though? So that's the room with the thing, and I'm gonna go down there. There are these symbols on these floors. Okay, they don't mean anything though. It would be, oh, there's like a little steam thing coming out. Oh, the handle finally fell off. Heck, you don't even know the numbers work, and if the is the system stupid like Roman numerals, or does it have like a base like Arabic? Yeah, it couldn't like. Is it a 10-based numerical system, or for all we know, it could be 8 or 2, binary. Let's see. Well, let's try. I have to find some numbers first, so I think I'm kind of blocked with that. So this leads to that. Let's try going back to the temple to see if anything is activatable there now that the steam is on. Oh, the bridge is up. How did the bridge get up? Oh, that's right. I forgot. For some reason, I thought the bridge was over there. So, wait a minute. How do we... Oh, I guess we have to go... Yeah, I think I rerouted the steam, so I probably have to go back in. Okay, so... we ended up in the wrong place. So... Does this lead to the temple? Wait a minute. Let's see if it affects that bridge. No, it doesn't. Did it? No, okay. So, we need this. You did much more than route the steam. Oh, alright. Gonna go over here for a bit. So this is... Let's double check something. There's a little passage over there. This is where we went to before, down and over there. And then... Oh, okay, so... Let me see. Oop. Notebook. So this is what we know. That one's going that way. That one goes to that island over there. That one goes over there to that one. Oh, that one's just a repeat. I'll just delete this one. Were there only 4 eyes? Let's try an experiment. Notebook. This one's all the way open. I don't know. Let's try that one. Open iris with a dot. Okay. Oops. Missed it. What did I do? I stopped it. And now that fissure over there is... Woo! Okay. Hello. Hi! I'm in a ball. Just to let you know, I cannot move the mouse at all. Okay. Ah. Okay. How did I get here? Why does it look like it's moving outside? Although, that's the cover. The cover is spinning. Maybe. Alright. This looks like a pneumatic system. And then the symbols there are probably representational. This means back, I think. er, uh... huh. Hmm. Those look like the same systems I was going through. So that looks like a lighthouse. That looks like a... Am I supposed to be paying attention to the sound? Crickets? Now it's water. With birds. It's like an ocean? Huh. What? Well, I'm I was hoping for a little bit something where, you know, you opened the dome, you stepped inside, and when it closed, the passage opened and you walked in. I know. I know. I mean, it's just, I wanted something a little bit more like, it's a dimensional portal. So how do I move it on a different plane of access? So this is the only plane of access I can access this on. I guess I would have to... So this is location single dot in a circle. Okay. I am unsure what to do here. Wow. Yeah, I guess so. It is. Huh. Can I move this? No. So it looks like there's some sort of iris up there. And it looks like the same kind of lenses that you would see in a lighthouse. So it needs light, perhaps? Alright, let's go over here. Alright, what does this hooked finger mean? I presumed it was to go back. This is like the first time I've ever seen a hooked symbol on a cursor before. Ever in my life. It looks like like, am I hooking something with my finger? Okay, it just means back out of this camera view. Okay, gotcha. guess I'm pressing the button. Alright. There's a star moving now. Where's it going? What are you doing? Is that a bat? Or a butterfly? Okay, well. What happened? I don't know. Now there's like a star moving around. That wasn't there before. At least, or I didn't notice it there before. Did anything change here? No. I'm okay. Alright. I've got multiple stars. It's a moth. Okay, it's a moth. I now have 4 things. Is this broken now? It looks broken. I can no longer use it. Okay. Has anything changed here? No, it does not look like anything has changed here. But there's a different symbol. What does that symbol say? Huh. Alright. Is that the only other symbol on this? Oh, there's another one. And it doesn't look like it's on. It's not blinking at all. So that's the only other symbol I see. There might be some on the bottom, but I can't read it. Huh, alright. Cool. Oh, I have to turn it in order to go back. Whatever I did, I can't do it again. Okay, good to know. From this alternate dimension. It's so mysterious. So many questions now. So, oh, and more tremors. Hooray. I feel like I should get off this bridge. Let's see. There was that funny looking chair. Did I turn on the switch before I did anything with the chair? How did I get to the chair before? Okay, 2 to get out. Gate. I need to do 2 to get back to that port. I think this is the way to get to that room with the funny chair. Oh, I must have flipped a switch that maybe lifted the gate, or that... Yeah, I did. So now this is open. Bloop. Yeah, there we go. And then this one needs to go bloop. So that closes the door. And then this opens the door. Oh, alright. Okay, yeah, so this is that big door, and that's the outside of the big door, and then this is that particular bridge. This is now open. And now that golden door is now open. Okay. I still don't know what this does. This is bizarre. Is that a... What is that? Sound thingy? A nozzle? Shush nozzle. Coming. Oh yeah, I'm gonna save. It's been a little bit through too much. Save. Okay. That's the camera you were looking through. Got it. Ah, so this is just a steampunk version of a camera. Tin can. Got it. Okay, how do I get out? Am I stuck? Is it loading? This game has its loading sequences. It's loading. Yeah. I guess I'm gonna go get another drink while it loads. I'll be right back. Tea. This time my tea is hibiscus tea. Technically it's a tisane or an herbal tea, but not a real tea because it's not made of camellia sinensis, but it's good nonetheless. In the original Riven, the maglev rides mark the transition points where we would have to switch between 5 CDs. Holy crapola. 5 CDs for this game. That's incredible. So it's a maglev because those look like magnetic coils. Huh, okay. Neat. It's water. Should I play with the water system? Oh, I think I need a vessel. Something to hold the water. Oh, look at these sort of weird iconography. They look... Where have I seen stuff like that before? Oh, it's slowing down. Hey, these are the same sounds that I heard in that star room. Very similar. Actually, I have a Lego set with a maglev car in the station. A little while ago, Cyan had something like 200 of these sets made and sold. Only 200? Such a small run. I guess... oh! Moths. Or butterflies. They look like butterflies. Oh. Is this what he was talking about? Patching Riven? Riven has holes. So I guess I'm not I'm not a Lapidopterist, so oops, I'm getting a text message. I'll be right back for a second. Oh, that makes sense. Let's see. Ooh. Pretty. I remember when I stayed for a time in the southern tip of Texas, there was like a butterfly sanctuary down there. I think it's the butterfly sanctuary was like on the border between Texas and Mexico. And you could go to their sanctuary and learn all about butterflies and moths and whatnot. Wee! I hope you come back later. Alright. What's this thing again? Boop. I suppose at some point I'll figure out how to set it up correctly. Well, look at the butterfly physics. It's so pretty. The only reason why I presume that they're butterflies is because their wings are open when they're resting rather than closed when closed in a up vertical rather than horizontally open and vertically open. Cicadas. Can I touch it? Wait. Buggies. Bye, buggies. It's pretty. These look like giant banana leaf. Instead of a whole frond, it's like an individual like blade of leaf. It's interesting how they purr on these moths. Their pathing flight is actually random and structured like a particle effect in the engine. I believe that. That's pretty cool. It's the sword again. There seems to be swords everywhere. Like, you know. Or daggers. Some sort of symbolism. Ooh. Can I go over there? Beyond that? No, not here. Oh, it's another rolling ball. And it's taking its toll on my system. We'll encounter that a little bit later. What's another... Froggies. Is that frogs? Neat. Where each moth takes flight, you can get close enough and then you are far away, they settle down. It's very cool. Nice little sequence of simulation. Okay, this looks like there's a... Looks like a walkway, gangplank up there. Looks like a chameleon of some sort. I bet there's something like I can do to open its mouth. And you get something in return. Okay, I see. Let's go this way. We'll do left instead of right. Gotta mix it up occasionally. Ah. This is where we came from. Got it. These are cool sconces. Ooh, it's choking. Pretty hardcore. Hold on. It's like... Wow, it's already 3 o'clock. What's my stream up time? I'm almost at 5 hours. No wonder I'm starting to get hungry. But this is such a cool world. What a pretty place. Oh wait, this is where we saw the crystal viewer. On Rhyme. Oh, okay, so... Ah. What is that? Is it another, like, maglev? No, it's just a regular rail system, it looks like. Ooh. So, I think this is where the crystal viewer was looking at. You could look at stuff from here and go turn around and... Or was it over there? I can't tell. Okay. What is this? Is this like a sconce? Fish? Okay, so I have this thing about aquariums and fish. I really like looking at them. I actually have the original hand-drafted development schematic for that submarine rail cart developed from the development of the original Riven. That's cool. Is that a limited kind of edition art print or... Fish down... Down fish. Whee! What? Alright. Stop sharing a fish. How do we do something? So it looks like there's like a little lever over there that needs to be pulled. They naturally point down. Oh. To me, they look like sick fish that have overextended bladders on the second half of their... of their dorsal. Because, like, if your fish is permanently pointing down like that, at least in our world, it's sick. It needs help. It needs a fish doctor. But we'll presume that is a natural, intended position for that fish. Okay. Ooh, that was a weird jag. Oh, nice. Very cool. So it's a kind of collector stuff, collector item. Okay. Can I reach... Froggies. Can I reach there? Can I reach there? Can I reach over there? No, I have to access this plank or gangway from the other side of that chasm. Ah, okay. I still haven't found like a vessel that I need to fill with water yet. Oh, I see. It's a big giant loop. Okay. A few years ago, Cyan did a Kickstarter to fund the porting of all Myst games to modern hardware. One of the top top tiers rewards was a limited 25 backers was to pick their original arts. Oh, that's so cool. It's a chance to, like, for real fans of the game to get something in return for their donation. That's really nice of them. Is there a water vessel over here? No. Okay. So did they do a specific kickstart for Riven? Or for all of the games in the Kickstarter? So, things that we need. There's this effigy with this turn dial. What does this turn dial mean? There is a matching turn dial on the effigy statue downstairs. Back here. The new version in Mist and Riven were not a part of that. They were made made after the Kickstarter. So the Kickstarter, is that recent? Like this, like within the last year or two? Okay, so we went up this way. And we decided to go up. So let's go down and see if there's anything we need to do. Kickstarter. Oh, okay. That far ago. Okay. Animal. What? Oh, cool. Neat. Goodbye, animals. Bucket. Bucket with a brush. Can I take the bucket? So, 25th anniversary. Oh, okay. Can I take the bucket? Can I take that? No. Nope. Can't go that way. I want to take the bucket. Why won't it let me take the bucket? A new perspective. White paint. I wonder if this is like a UV lens and it lets you see UV colors. That would be really cool because, yes, it is. I was right. Cool. What a pretty place. Tree. There's a tree with butterflies in them. Oh, look. I don't know. I'm just putting it like that because those like interdimensional flowers? Oh no, they're just like flowers with a UV. Cool. Can I grab some? What? Pretty. Okay, so let's go down. Oh, it's the other side of where I was going. Oh, it's a little kiln. Maybe. Oftentimes, when you see a butterfly, that's their kind of breeding form. So they probably have the same kind of color, so they are attracted to each other and then matching the food and whatnot. Food source. Are those glowworms? Oh yeah! Look at that. Neat. Ooh, hey, there's the... It's a school? Can I close the door? No. Ooh. Oh, look, it's a number learning system. Yay! Oh, great. It's an exchange of stuff. Let's take a picture of it. Nine? Six? Seven, I think. It's piece of paper time. One. I was right. Four. Oh, that's a big number. No, it's not. That's two. Ah, what a macabre game. All right. Let's take a look. We need a pen and a paper. So that's one, I think. And then this sort of weird... thing. And then what would number two be? I kind of wish I wrote down the other numbers. But let's look around first. Oh. He doesn't look like the natives.
Wow.
Oh. Well, let's learn counting from this game. All right. One. We know that's one. Three. Three? Three. So that's basically the square with that. Okay. One. This is two. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Six, 7, 7. Three. That was 3 again. That's 6. Oh, the last one was 6? Okay, I miscounted then. I'll double check when it comes up. Well, I don't know because it. We'll see. This should be 8. Okay. Two, 3, 5, 6. Yep, 6. Confirmed. Two, 3, 4, 4. So that's 4. Three. This one should be 6. This is 2. I'm gonna guess that that was either 5 or 7, because they're the only 2 numbers that I don't have. But it was more than the actual what it could count because it reached the fish that ate it. Was that 5? I think that was 5. Yeah, I don't have any other symbol. So, yeah, 5. This one's 6. Hmm. This is 2. Ah. This is 4. Let's take a look. 2. Let's take a look. Does this one have a symbol that we don't have? So, that's an 8 right there. And then that's a 1. And then, the symbol that we don't have is the moon rising. So that's probably 7. Yeah. Okay. So, and that's, oh, that's a very complicated pattern for the red pips. All right. And then that's 6, so that's 2. Right. Let's see. Let's see. So let's take notes. So this is 6, and then that one's okay. All right, hold on. And then the horizontal is 5. And then 6. 2? No, that's not 2. That's 3. And then that's 6. So we've got. So the first number from top to bottom for this particular thing is 8, and then 1, and then 7, and then 5, 3, and then the cross is 6. All right. So 8, 1, 7, 5, 3, 6. All right. I don't know if I should take notes on these. I wonder if this is an actual legit language with like a one-to-one, or some sort of cipher code. Where each symbol represents a letter in the alphabet, of the English alphabet.
Terekoi danni, ki bayem revat, arroyem be tig tavom, ga bodona gayem.
It's not a cipher. Each letter has a phoneme. Okay. Associated with it. There's more than 26 letters up there. Okay, gotcha. Cool. 1. There should be 8. Yes. 1. 3. 'Sadly, the guy who delivered the con language hasn't officially established enough words to make it a usable one. Oh well. I'm sure other people can fill it out. That's what they did with Klingon. 2. So this is a symbol I have not seen before, and I do not recognize. We do not know where it goes. But I am double checking all the other numbers just to make sure. Four. Three. 2. Okay. 7. Is that 7? No, that's 9. Sorry. That was 9. Okay. 1. Poor thing. See. 7? I think this is 7. Because this is the one symbol that we weren't able to count fully. Yeah. This is the only one they weren't able to count fully because at some point the guy gets trapped and eaten before then. Okay, that's 7. So what's this then? Am I reading this wrong? I assumed it was 7 because it was the only other symbol that I hadn't seen. Let me think about this. So I guess I was making an assumption. I'm assuming these numbers go up all the way to 10. At least the ones that I've seen so far. They could go beyond 10. Well, 1 and 9 is taken, so that can't be any of those. Right, right. I'm presuming that there is some sort of number key somewhere that goes beyond 1 through 9. And there must be a 0 somewhere. We just haven't seen it. Since this is a remedial class meant for children, I would presume that they would start learning up to 10, the 10th place. It could be a 10, but I don't see anything to confirm it. If I were to like make an assumption about the code or the whatever this new number system thing is. Well, I think I got 1 through 9. So, okay. I got 1 through 9, I think. I kind of wish I'd gone back and took a look at all the symbols. Gosh. And there's nothing that says that those numbers on the rusted machine are in sequence. So, alright. How do I... Is there a way to get into this device? No. There needs to be a... What is that? Oh, okay. They look like balls in the water. Yeah, you know, well, yeah, now I know 1 through 9. So you should probably check it. Yeah. I was able to check a lot of the numbers. 7 was really hard because it didn't come up as very often. So I'm making a really hard presumption on it. Back to the beach. Because I'm curious as to what these things do. I've written, okay, let's see. So we have this now. And then there are flowers. And then these little fruits here. Well, if I eat a fruit, will I change color? That'd be really interesting. Right. Yeah, the device is pretty random. I guess I could go back and double check all the numbers, but I'm getting a little bored. I kind of want to do something else. Just a teeny bit bored. I kind of need a little bit of flavor instead of spinning that machine over and over again. Hey, look, they're back. Hey, do they have a color? No, they don't. It'll be there when you want to check it. Yeah, that's right. I can always come back and check it. It'll be a long ride, but I'll check it. Well, actually, how about I just save now and then I could load the game? And it'll be the check my numbers game. Oh. No rush. Right. Oh. I didn't notice that before. So, did the guy fall off from there? Or is that just... Hmm. Need to reach that? Look at that. Fancy. Okay, there we go. So we'll go back to the other statue downstairs and up again past the little alcove. The covelet. Oh. He's interesting. It has some sort of weird artifact. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Hmm. Let's see. Getting tired, and I'm getting a bit hungry. It's been almost 5.5 hours since I last ate. I'm slowly sipping water and some tea. I think I'm drinking like 2 cups of tea right now, so that's pretty cool. So I mean, like, I could pause or keep going. This is only the tip of the iceberg. There's so much to play in this game, so. I'm having a lot of fun, though. It's a good start. Yeah, I agree. It was fun. I got to... I like the fact that the rhyme was a nice lead-in or nice segue to Riven, especially this version of Riven. It's immensely beautiful, and I enjoy being in the environment. I regret not having, what was it, the VR version for Steam, because it would be far more compatible than to what I have in my Oculus. Because I tried once to hook up my Oculus to Steam, and it was kind of janky, right? So, and I downright, well, I wouldn't even call it janky. At times it was just not playable to play any game from the Steam library with using the Oculus. So that was pretty disappointing for me. And it would have been really fun to play this with a VR system instead, because yeah. So, because I really love the way it looks, like the sky, the water, and if I had just a tad more computing power, I probably would have turned on ray tracing, but I'm afraid if I do, my system might explode. So, but well, thanks for your knowledge. This was a really fun session. I think I'm gonna stop here, and then I might pick up and play again tomorrow at 10. So now that I've got my sound sussed out, now I know it's working, I'm not gonna touch it. I'm just gonna roll in with it. If you are interested in the mini golf, I highly recommend Walkabout Mini Golf. That's right. I love mini golf. My husband and I have like a kind of thing where we always, or if we travel through town, we always play one mini golf. So wherever it is in the world, we'll try mini golf at least once. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'll see if they have it for the Oculus. So if that and that'll be fun to play. So because I like mini golf. Can you play with other people in that mini golf, or is that a solo kind of mini golf game? Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna go have lunch, and then if I feel up to it, I might stream again later on. So, but right now I need a break. Oh, you can play with others in that have a VR device. That's cool. See, that's fun to play virtually with other people, and you don't necessarily need to be in the same room. So, all right. Well, thanks everybody for listening. I hope you have a good day, afternoon, morning, wherever you are in the world. And I hope you have your rest of your weekend goes well. So, adios. I'll be back soon. I really want to keep on playing. We'll see. I'll check back in an hour, see how I feel, and then if I'm up for it, I'll restart the stream and start playing again for maybe another, I don't know, 4 to 5 hours. If not, then it'll be tomorrow, and I'll probably start streaming at about 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So, yeah, again, I'll try to play this evening, afternoon. If not, then tomorrow on Sunday. And I hope you have all fun. I'll talk to you guys later. See you around. And thanks again for watching.